Lab safety. Labs in science class are a fun way to learn a new concept, but it is important that you follow the safety rules so that no one gets injured. All experiments must take place with either adult supervision or permission. If something does go wrong, an adult may be able to help make sure that things do not get out of hand. Before beginning an experiment, read over all directions carefully. This way, you know all of the items that you are going to need and when you are going to use them. Next, make sure you have a clean space on which to work. A clean space will help you stay organized and ensure that you are able to observe the outcome of the experiment. While conducting your experiment, you will need to wear goggles to protect your eyes from any fumes, fluids, or projectiles. Your instructor may require you to wear lab aprons to protect your clothes from stains or corrosive substances. Your instructor may also recommend that you wear gloves to protect your skin, depending on what substances you are using. During the experiment, make sure that you only follow the directions that your instructor has given you. Do not perform unauthorized experiments because you do not know what the result could be. Do not eat or drink during an experiment, and do not eat or drink anything that is made during a lab. You do not want to ingest a substance by accident. In general, it is not safe to inhale fumes during a lab. However, some labs may request that you describe an odor. If this is the case, do not place your nose directly over the container and inhale. Instead, hold the container in front of you and cup your hand over the top of the container. Gently wave the air above the container towards your nose. Do not inhale the air, but get an idea of what the odor is so that you can describe the odor in your lab report. Even when you follow all directions and have all protective wear on, something may go wrong. Make sure that you know how to respond in case of an accident. If you are working with a flame or something that is flammable, take extra care to keep anything else away from the open flame. Before you begin, make sure that you know where a fire extinguisher is located and that you know how to operate it. If something does catch on fire, smother the flame. This is the safest way to extinguish the fire. Remember, not all materials respond the same way to a flame. Plastics will generally melt, and glass or metals will get extremely hot. Use proper precautions when holding heated objects. In case you get a cut during a lab, make sure that you flush out the wound with running water. Once you have cleaned the wound, take appropriate first aid action. If you break glass, clean it up immediately. Use a dustpan and broom and place the glass in the garbage can. Eyes are delicate organs and can be damaged easily. If you get an irritant in your eyes, flush them out immediately. Wash one eye out at a time. There are two methods you could use. Run water from the shower into your eye, or place your eye in a small cup of clean water. It is important that you keep your eye open and that you use a gentle stream of water. If you wear contacts, remove them before flushing your eyes out. When you have completed your lab, clean your area. Before you dispose of any chemicals, make sure that you know how to safely dispose of the material. Not everything can go down the drain. If you do not know how something should be disposed of, consult your instructor. Once all materials have been safely disposed of, clean the lab tools that you used during the experiment. Use soapy water to wash any reusable items and rinse it thoroughly. The last thing you will need to do is wash your hands to make sure that you remove all chemicals and materials so that nothing works its way into your eyes, nose, or mouth. Above all, use common sense and remain calm during an experiment. If you need help, ask for it. A lab is a chance to experience science and to learn something new, but it is also potentially dangerous. If you follow these guidelines, your lab should work perfectly and safely.